What's up, guys? NBA talk. Here with an update in the NBA. Jamal Crawford, the guard for the Los Angeles Clippers, has won the Sixth Man of the Year. This is his third and most of all time in the NBA history. No one has ever made three Sixth Man of the Year. He's one of two people, I believe, that I know has won the Sixth Man of the Year more than once. Kevin McHale, back in the 80s, won it twice. He was the first person to do so. Jamal Crawford being the first to do it three times. So congratulations, Jamal Crawford. In my opinion, I didn't see anyone else that close to him being so consistent, especially during the time where Blake Griffin was gone. At the beginning of the season, where Blake Griffin was still there, Jamal Crawford was just on the decline. But when Blake Griffin went down, Jamal Crawford stepped up his game big time. In a huge way, being once again one of the top scorers for the Los Angeles Clippers team, just leading the team. He really deserves it. And it shows in his record. Amongst most of these guys, or like only like a couple of guys have a better record. So let's just look at it. The results, the whole thing. Jamal Crawford being in first place, and then followed by the rest of the players that were nominated for it. You have Andre Iguodala for the Golden State Warriors, who played very phenomenal defense. You have Enes Kanter of the Oklahoma City Thunder, who played good offense, being one of the premier big man and scorers coming off the bench in the league. Um, you have Will Barton of the Denver Nuggets. I think he has the most points or second most points in the league coming off the bench. Um, Will Barton for the Denver Nuggets. We have Evan Turner, Boston Celtics, being one of the most versatile players coming off the bench for the Boston Celtics. You have Ryan Anderson for the New Orleans Pelicans. Of course, the Pelicans struggled. Even with Ryan Anderson, I think he had the most points coming off the bench. It just wasn't working for him. And then you have Jeremy Lin, who has truly revived himself in Charlotte Hornets uniform. You have Ed Davis with his defense in Portland Trailblazers. Dennis Schroeder of the Atlanta Hawks, playing good basketball, being at sometimes seen much better fit, um, other than Jeff Teague at the point guard spot. But I wouldn't say that. You have Tristan Thompson of the Cleveland Cavaliers, rebounding demon, especially on the offensive rebounds. I think he's one of the top offensive rebounding guys. Shaun Livingston of the Golden State Warriors. Of course, the Golden State Warriors have been on pretty much having the best season in NBA history with the 73 wins. Shaun Livingston being part of that great bench with Andre Iguodala right next to his boy right here, who is in second place. Shaun Livingston, Barbosa, Space in this. They had pretty much had the best bench in the league. Then you have JJ Barea, who stepped up big time, especially when Chancellor Parsons was down. Williams was hurt, especially during the end of the season. You have Boris Diaw of the San Antonio Spurs. Yeah, he's one of the most versatile big men in the league. Even though he's short, kind of short for the big man, he plays good. He plays center. He plays power forward. He's a good point forward as well. Good playmaker. We have Zach Lavine of the Minnesota Timberwolves, which I scratched my head to that. I understand at the beginning of the season that he was coming off the bench, but he did become the starter by the Timberwolves season's end. So I'm on the ifs on that. You have Darrison Collison with the Sacramento Kings. The Kings, you have Alan Crabb, Portland Trailblazers. You have Drew Holiday, even though he was hurt during this season, and of course a whole bunch of players were hurt in New Orleans. You have Patrick Patterson of the Toronto Raptors, yeah, pretty good. And then you have Mizra Telenetic, Torontovic. You guys probably correct me. This guy from the Phoenix Suns, who I noticed he's been putting up a number of 20-point games during that second half of the season. So that's all the guys that were nominated. Congratulations to Jamal Crawford of the Los Angeles Clippers. I think this is going to be his last season with the Clippers after the season if they don't make it. So we'll see about that. So that's it for now. We still have a couple of games going on. 2 games. Boston Celtics versus Atlanta Hawks. And Memphis Grizzlies versus San Antonio Spurs. So check you guys later. Peace out.